What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm about to be doing a trade recap of the trade that I took this morning. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want to see more trade recaps or even live trade breakdowns or live trade walkthroughs. Basically just saying, if y'all want to see me trade live, just let me know and I'll do that. But I'm gonna be going over the trade that I took this morning. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. All right, so I want to start off with the beginning of the day, because if you just start off from where I took the trade from, it might not make sense. So to start off from the beginning of the day, I'm gonna start off right at the opening. So at the opening, right here at 9:30, I'm gonna use these lines because y'all gonna see during the video that these lines are gonna be very important, and I'm gonna tell you why in just a moment. Oh shit, that's a horizontal line. I need a vertical line. Be patient with me right here. All right, so look, at 9:30, right, we have a run Judas swing higher, taking buy side liquidity. If you are in tune with NQ, we are bearish on the daily chart, and also this run up, clearing this buy side, ran into an inefficiency. I'm saying on the daily chart. So we ran into a SIBI on the daily chart. We grabbed this buy side, shift the market structure down. So after this change in state of delivery, we ran all the way down here, running sell side. I'll let y'all see that sell side that was ran right now real quick so it could just make a little bit more sense. So we ran these lows right here, and then we ran all the way down here, filling this inefficiency, running to like 25% of inefficiency, but just leaving a little bit open. You know what I'm saying? So we ran a bunch of sell side right there. We're at 9:30 at. Okay. Watch, this is gonna make perfect sense right here. 9:30. Okay, boom. So we got this big run lower starting at 9:30 and then ending at exactly 10 o'clock, right? This is gold right here, y'all. This is gold. And if you go back in y'all charts, you will see this a whole bunch. So from 9:30, the move that started at 9:30 and ended at 10 o'clock, right? So at 10 o'clock, I want to see a new macro. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if we've been running lower all the way from 9:30, and then we ran all the way lower, and then we ran on all the sell side before 10 o'clock, that means at 10 o'clock, we run some sort of liquidity. But if we ran all the liquidity at 9:30 or 9:50, and we ran all of it before 10 o'clock, then 10 o'clock is going to run some type of liquidity. And what liquidity is it going to run if it's not sell side? Buy side, right? So not trading this. I did take a short down here. I did lose, but I corrected it right away. I took a small loss, but I took 2 trades today. 1 sell, 1 buy. But like I was saying, so at 10 o'clock, you want to see a new macro run the opposite side of liquidity that was ran at the run started at 9:30. So I want to see buy side liquidity. So boom, we was waiting in this chop right here. And right at 10 o'clock, I don't want to just go long. I want the market to show me that it wants to run to that liquidity that I have marked out. So what I want to wait for is a shift in market structure, displacement, and for my model specifically, I want to see a fair value gap get made. So in this chop, I was just waiting all in this chop, right? And then at 9:20, we have displacement higher, making a shift in market structure, breaking this high right here. So after we broke this high, that's what? A change in the state of delivery, because if we are in a sell program, we don't want to see highs broken. So for that reason, that's a change in state of delivery. And now I want to see price seek buy side liquidity. You know what I'm saying? So after running this high, price made a few fair value gaps. I'm going to just delete this so it'll be more clear on the screen, because I know those lines could get a little bit crazy. So after price ran that high, price created a fair value gap. And I want you to notice that it created more than one fair value gap, right? More than one fair value gap. So it created one fair value gap right here, another one right here, and another one right here. Okay? But I'm going to show y'all the execution real quick so I can show y'all that I actually took the trade. Like I said, I took a little trade down here going short. Realized that I was wrong. Stopped out immediately. And I got in. I bought right here at the top of this fair value gap, and I got out at this high right here, which is buy side. Delete that real quick. And as y'all can see down here, this says AMP Live. This is on my live account. So I actually did take this trade. So after breaking these highs, we got a fair value gap here. We drop back down into this fair value gap, the next candle. The reason why I don't want to see these fair value gaps traded into is because, first of all, it's the silver bullet hour, right? Silver bullet hour, if you don't know who ICT is, ICT teaches silver bullet. It's just a fair value gap that's made in between 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. that's running to sell side or buy side liquidity in a buy or sell program. So basically, we ran into this fair value gap. And I want to see these stay open. I want to see these stay open because at 10:30, right? That's what I was talking about with these lines. And go back and watch this video a few times so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about. At 10:30, there is a new macro. If y'all seen my other videos, I like to call it the silver bullet lunch time macro. You know what I'm saying? So this is the, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, this is the halftime. Right? So at 10:30, I always want to see a new macro that started from 10 o'clock in some cases. So as y'all can see, right at 10:30, we made the high. Right at 10:30. And at 10:30, what did we grab? This buy side liquidity that I was targeting. So like I was saying, the reason why I don't want to see this fair value gap traded into is because I want to see price trade into this fair value gap, because this fair value gap got traded into at 10:25. So that means price is in a hurry to run to its target before they change the next macro. I'm going to say it again. Price is in a hurry to run to its target before the next macro starts. If we did run down to here, it could have took too long to get back up to this buy side. But since we are in a hurry, price doesn't need to trade down here because we already have a PDA right here. So price doesn't have to trade down here. Mixed with the fact that it only had 5 more minutes to reach to this buy side until the next macro starts. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I took this fair value gap instead of this fair value gap down here. And I'll show y'all something else. Look at 11 o'clock. What is that? A low. So peep this. 9:30 started a run high. 10 o'clock started low. 10:30 high. 11 o'clock low. And this 10:30 almost was at the high, but it was at 11:25. So that's what I do sometimes. It's a macro. 10 o'clock to 10:30, 10:30 to 11 o'clock. So 1 second. I'm going to just delete this real quick. I'm going to give y'all some more context about this trade right here. Delete all these lines. Boom. So price trading higher. I have a fair value gap. For me specifically, when I'm trading a fair value gap, I do not want price to run the candle low of their fair value gap. So my stop loss in this trade, I went long at the high end of the fair value gap right here. My stop loss was down here. I don't want to see price run the low of that fair value gap. take profit this high. 1 to 4 risk to reward. Right? So as we ran down into this fair value gap, we close. I'm seeing that we're closing above 50%, which is consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. We dipped down. We didn't break the low. Closed above 50% of the fair value gap. And then the next candle, we got displacement higher. In the next candle, we got displacement higher, breaking this order block. So what I want to do is I want to mark up this order block. Now I want to see price respect this order block. Now we're in order flow, a buy program, until we get to our target. So until we get to our target, I'm gonna expect every down candle to hold price. So as y'all can see, we got an order block right here. Price opened, came down into this order block, immediately closed back above, and then the next two candles shot up and ran to my take profit. Right? That's what you want to see. You want to see your candles respecting in a buy program. You want to see your candles respecting down candles and then rejecting off it nicely. So that's what I want to see. And also another thing that gave me context, that these fair value gaps did not get traded into. Those are breakaway gaps. That shows me that price is in a willingness to get to where it wants to get to. You know what I'm saying? So the whole reason why I even went for this high is because I know at 10 o'clock a.m. if we ran down and took all the sell side before 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock is going to seek buy side. Because we don't just take all the sell side and keep going down. Price doesn't do that. Or the market doesn't do that. The markets run from liquidity to liquidity. Sell side to buy side to sell side. So we took all of the buy side, 9:30. At 10 o'clock, all the sell side was gone. So what are we going to see? Buy side liquidity. Now I'm just waiting for that setup to happen. We got our displacement. We got our fair value gap. We went long. And we targeted the next high that we can take. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really got. That was a trade that I took for today. 1 to 4 risk to reward. If you want to learn more things, I'm sorry, I just had something in my throat. If you want to learn more things, pause. If you want to learn more things from me, let me know in the comments. If I want more live trades or live walkthroughs, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't live, but if y'all want live, let me know in the comments. And I'll do that. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned something. Make sure y'all like the video. And I'm saying subscribe to the channel. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. We out.